Good morning, folks. Happy Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, if you guys don't know, is Marketing Wednesday, where I've got marketing meetings in the morning. So two of the three agencies that I work with are in the room. So it's nice to be able to come out of there energized and start talking to you guys. Like I said, I usually will jump on, get ahead of my calendar if I possibly can. Wednesdays are also where I'm on camera like 6 times in a day for you guys, and I love helping you guys out. But I want to hold this candle up for a reason, because if you guys didn't see yesterday, so from now on, I'm going to hold this candle up. And by the way, I took this in my Bible yesterday to a veterans event, so I won't tell you about that. Same premise, that although I think a lot of us out there have, even my son, he and I are very, very similar. He's 19 years old, and he's got all kinds of volcanic level energy and wants to help and that kind of thing. And I told him the same thing. I said, you know what? I think we need to go according to the Bible here, which is like, okay, you don't have superpowers. You got the Almighty, but nobody is flying around, laser beams out of their eyes, that kind of stuff, like cartoony kind of stuff. So we have to just be real. And I said, I think one of our most challenging challenges as people who want to really do good things is being able to calm that down. And so that's why rather than coming at you with volcanic level Albert-isms, I'm coming to you with a candle. And that's all I've got. And of course, this is a fake candle. I can't blow it out. But if it were a real candle, because 1,000 years ago, I think that's what I don't want to say I think, I know that's what we would have done. And for you folks out there who think that we're not living in biblical times, you're lying to yourself, because that's what evil would say. And so I'm just saying that's against God, and that's evil if you think that you're not living in biblical times. So this says that. It says in the back, it says there's evil will, in essence, prowl on you, looking to devour you. And it's working. So all I can do, guys and gals out there, is hold this candle up in front of you every meeting I go to and say, I want to set a forest fire level, volcano level, let you know that so many people are hurting. However, all we can do is, I got today. All of us have today, not now, not soon. This says, do good things every day. Do good deeds every day. And there's two legs of negative. Do good things every day. Good things happen. You get that's your path to God. If you don't do good things every day, that's negative. If you know something and don't do something, that's also negative. So that's against God. So that's all I'm saying. When I go, I'm now doing boots on the ground, going to veterans events. I just went to a veteran event yesterday, and I was saying the same thing. I said, hey, I know a lot of folks in here may be pure of heart and you're trying to do good things every day, but there just isn't any. What's the fruit of the government getting involved and here in Indiana taking money from widows and talking about what else was it they talked about yesterday? There was a lady briefing from the state house talking about new laws or whatever, things that were allowed in, and it was just so dumb. And she's like, well, I hope we can get it next year. Gross. Do something today. Quit your job and go do something else. I mean, come on, man. Like I'm about to get volcanic, so I'm trying to calm down. But the Bible says, and I think our test for everybody is, be passionate, be helpful, but also be present. Be present with your day and split your day up. You've got, like they say, there's a song out there, a Christian song talks about, I've got a good wife, and I've got a good family, and I've got good health. That's pretty much it. So we have to be, let's go back 1,000 years ago. We didn't really worry about, lipsticks and cars and social media. We just cared about ourselves, and we all huddled around this candle, and others brought their candles so that they could help light the room and just bring good things, good deeds to each other. And that's again, biblically good. And that's where we are now. We're still in biblically good times, but we're also in biblically evil times, where if you don't do good things, you're getting stolen from. If you're like a sergeant the other day, I think I said this yesterday, but a sergeant said at a VFW that, well, VFW doesn't like paying for people or having veterans pay for services. That's stupid, because it doesn't work. If we're being robbed, I'm just saying that's against God, because every day supposed to do good things every day. Do good things. And so my reason for having a testimony in the description today is because yesterday we found out that a client of mine, 20-year lieutenant colonel, had been working for years to get to from 30 to 50 to 50 to 70 to 90. And then he came to me finally after using other entities, got to me, and I helped him get lawyered up with veterans rights attorneys. And then now he received not only his 100%, but also $32,000 in back pay. That's a year's worth of back pay, which is amazing, life-changing. And that's just back pay in and of itself. There's more money to follow from that too, because also some of his stuff was backdated to a year ago, but some of it was backdated to 2 years ago at minimum. And I'm also having him, because I'm a general contractor, I want to make sure the job is done to the utmost. And by the way, that's his money, not my money, not your money. So I'm getting him connected with a newer attorney, a newer law firm that I've got connections with that does even more work, better work. So it's his money, and the government shouldn't have it. Evil shouldn't have it. He should have it. So, but yeah, I'm looking into that. But you guys are going to see the video on that. The video was chopped down, shaved down, and they accidentally shaved off his intro of like lieutenant colonel kind of stuff. And I know the lieutenant colonel doesn't matter, but it's 20-year veteran, and I just want to make sure you guys know that. So that'll be out there pretty fast. Moving forwards, events. So now, guys, now that I've got like book stuff out there and social media, I got marketing agencies working on that. I do live in Indiana, where there's a massive, like in Texas, there's a lot of people and a lot of ground. Here in Indiana, which by the way, I grew up in Texas. That's why I mentioned Texas. But here in Indiana, Indianapolis, so goes the state of Indiana. So I'm doing Indiana has they say they appreciate their veterans, but they don't really do a lot. So I'm just saying, I'm not judging, but free. And so from here on out too, I'm just going to take my candle to churches and other events, like not like American Legions, VFWs, that kind of stuff, but more to getting more involved with like the motorcycle groups, because I got a motorcycle, and what else we got? The like Team Red, White, and Blue. So for folks out there who know what that is, just let's get together, have just fellowship and just camaraderie. So, but I'm getting in front of more of them now, just boots on ground with them, going to church groups and talk to them. And again, guys, get me in front of your group. Get me in front of your group. My calendar now can handle about 200 people an hour can register for onboarding. And that's onboarding. So make sure it's at the right time. And I always talk about velvet roping. Excuse me, I swallowed weird. So velvet roping to me is, you guys are VIP. I don't want to scare you. I want to make sure that you're in the right place at the right time. But on my calendar, my onboarding calendar, that can handle 200 people an hour, which is still a fraction of 5,000 people a day who need help, who are asking Google for help and getting lied to. You've seen plenty of videos on that. But I'm able to get at least 200 people an hour. Get me in front of your people. Before onboarding, I need to talk with your people, your church group, your motorcycle group, your coffee group, your corporate group, whatever it is. If you want to really show your appreciation or just be a helping hand, it's through my process, that all glory is through God. So our process is to inform your folks on what's going on. So I'll give you an example. There is a nonprofit out there who they've got 50,000 veterans and service members in their Rolodex. They sent me 50 people who are now 100%. That's a minimum of $3 million in their lifetime. That's a $160 million story that you've never heard of, because the guy who sent them to me got burned out, and because he works for a nonprofit. So you guys you're not hearing the stories that I hear, both good and bad. So get me in front of your people, help me help them. Again, I love chatting with people to clarify the money that they've earned, where it is, how we can go get it together quickly. So simple, and you'll see. But like I said, guys, today will be a little bit shorter, but that's what I'm doing from now on, getting out in front of you people, you folks here locally, and just get me in front of your people. In the veterans event that I was talking in yesterday, or participating in yesterday, there were small groups that they were they're Indiana based, so they're nonprofits. They can't cross a border. They can't how would you say this? They can't like they can introduce people across the border, but they can't like push the. As a general contractor, you're my client. You're my client, so I can cross all boundaries. So I've got clients all around the world, and just want to make sure that's clear. I have no boundaries. So yeah. All right, gang. See you tomorrow.